And my microphone was off. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, it is a very foggy day out here as well. I'm glad that we decided to switch from Anachronox to Professor Layton and the Bi-Curious Village, because this has definitely been an interesting game. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Okay. Well, let's click on in. And unpause. The Professor and Luke finally arrive at Reinhold Manor. Let's head in, shall we? Yes, sir. Oh, so we aren't jumping in just yet. One could view the entire village from up there. Yay, cookies! Wow, could you imagine living in such a massive place? While all the rest of the town is starving? Oh, garden's big, but there's not much to look at here. Yeah, I'm looking for coins. Give me coins! You are giving me no coins. Fine. Hi. Welcome to Reinhold Manor. Thank you for coming. I am Matthew, butler and servant to the Reinhold family. Cool. Cool. Everyone is waiting upstairs for you. Before you go, I have a message from Lady Dahlia. Is it a puzzle? She requested you to... She requested that you take a look at this puzzle. Of course she did. Please do not be taken aback. Madam has the strangest sense of propriety sometimes. No. To move a match, hold it by its center and drag it. To rotate a match, touch one of the ends and drag it. You spin me round, right, round, baby, round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. And in the middle, puzzle. Puzzle number 9, One Poor Pooch. The matches below are arranged with the shape of a dog. This poor guy was just minding his own business when the car came, barreling down the road and ran him over. Move 2 matches to change the picture so it shows the dog after the accident. All puzzles are a matter of perspective, so don't assume that you'll be looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished with this one. So, for those of you just joining in, we have vehicular homicide of a dog. So, what does the dog look like? So, at the moment, he is upright. Yep, they were using his, he, his pronouns earlier, so we'll continue that. And after the event, yeah. So this one isn't too difficult.
Luke here's my answer.
Correct!
Another puzzle solved.
The car flattened the poor dog. Really? Did we have to draw that? Also, so, this woman invites us over because her husband died, and she gives her butler a test for us that I have to figure out about a dead dog. Level 5, you are weird. Must be a lesson to be aware of your surroundings when driving. Yeah, agreed. I do my best to not hit animals. Although sometimes the animals hit me, which is really annoying. But yeah, still, it's not good to do. That is absolute correct. My commendations, sir. Again, I do apologize for the strangeness of the request. Yeah, I mean, the first dog I had was, ran over, by a, not by a car, but a, 4x4, you know, one of those big, mountain bikes. So, yeah. I mean, I was 6 at the time. I mean, it was sad, but it's been a while. I'm over it, mostly. Now, please, walk this way. You mustn't keep Lady Dahlia and her company waiting. Oh, are you going to give me a cane so I can emulate your walk? Yes, ATV. Yep, that's the name I was thinking of. One poor pooch is now in your puzzle index. Thanks. You found a hint coin. Could this be another Reinhold family portrait? Dahlia's gonna be amazing, I bet. Yeah. Professor, look at these paintings on the wall here. It's a very nice portrait, isn't it? I bet that's a late Baron Reinhold pictured there. Okay. But what about this one, Professor? Who could this pretty girl be? Two portraits are next to each other, so they're likely family. She's probably the Baron's daughter. Yeah, I mean, they usually... Yeah, what big eyes she has? Yeah, especially considering the dots that Layton has. Usually, when two portraits are hanging directly next to each other, that's more of a marriage connection than it is a lineage connection. But that's not, you know, that's not a hard and fast rule. That's exactly right, sir. You are looking at the portrait of Flora, the late Baron's daughter. Pardon me for asking, but I couldn't help notice your keen interest in art. Would you care to take this old frame with you? I used to hold the most wonderful painting. However, now all that's left of it is this small scrap. You found... a mini-game. Yep. Painting option has been added to the trunk. You can assemble the fragments of the old painting here. Access the painting, touch the trunk to open it, and then tap the painting icon. Hooray! So this is the piece of that old painting then? How interesting! Bookshelves seem to line every wall of this estate. Baron must have been quite the avid reader. It's important to keep your mind sharp, Luke. Why don't you give this puzzle a go. Well, if it isn't other people, it's Layton. Alphabet. Alright, here's a quick and easy one. First letter of the alphabet is A, and the letter B comes after the letter A. However, the letter you need to worry about is the last one. What is the last letter of the alphabet? Here's a hint. It isn't Z. Okay. So, in that case, you are giving me a pun. Oh.
I think I've got it.
Correct.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Good job. The last letter of the word alphabet is the letter T. How did you like the puzzle, Luke? I hope it prepared you for tackling more difficult puzzles. Isn't it and or ampersand? It could be. You hate that puzzle? Understandable. Chandelier casts a lovely warm glow. Alright, we can go up or back. Hello.
Oh? Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
The pleasure's all mine.
Oh, no!
Luke!
Claudia, darling! Come back, sweetie!
Yeah, the art style is very interesting. Like, Professor Layton and that nose guy are definitely, and the mutton chops guy are very stylized, but Dahlia here looks like, I'm not going to say realistic, but definitely looks like she came out of a Gimli thing. Yes, very 70s, 80s anime. Like, these people definitely looked at, like, yeah, early 80s, 70s Toei animes, and were like, we're doing that. And I gotta give them credit. That's a good style to emulate. Exactly, yeah, the old 70s, 80s Nickelodeon animes. Also, apparently Dahlia is very southern. Honestly, why am I constantly surrounded by incompetence? This is a disaster! Whatever is the matter? Oh, this is simply terrible! My dear sweet baby, my Claudia! Your first anime were Pokemon and Digimon? Cool. Very good introductions. Mine, I'm not sure if my first anime was Ronin Warriors or Samurai Pizza Cats. They both aired on my affiliate at about the same time, so it could have been either one of those. And yes, Cat losing its shit is pretty much just Tuesday. You're Claudia? Sweet, sweet Claudia, my little honeykins, my smoochy pie, my baby! Her cat. Matthew! Matthew! Hi? Oh, Voltron. Yeah. Voltron might have been 2. I remember seeing that around the same time as He-Man, so... yeah. No, I don't think I ever saw Voltron. I just knew of the toys. It was animated in the 70s? Yeah. Madam, what is it? What in the world happened? My little Claudia got scared and ran off. Did you see her dart out of the room? Speed racer, yeah. I must have missed her. Terribly sorry, madam. Oh, you're just useless, aren't you? Professor, see which way my baby ran off to, did you? Your baby, madame? If you're referring to the white cat, I saw it run out of the door a moment ago. What? And you simply stood there and let her escape? Yeah. Well, she is a cat. They are animals, after all, and animals must run from time to time. You fool! She's not just a cat. She has a name, and that name is Claudia Reinhold. Cool! I see, Dahlia, you're about as on the ball as everyone else in this town. She is a delicate flower. She is simply a mess when I'm not close to comfort her. Matthew, I need you to find Claudia and bring her back immediately. About this little inheritance problems, your Lady Dahlia. That can wait. Can't you see we have more pressing concerns on our hands at the moment? I mean, Baron Reinhold is not going to get any deader, yes. But my goodness, you could have stopped her and you didn't. So you have a responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back. Huh, sending the professor off to find the silly cat. The nerve! Who do you think you are? Oh, it's fine, Luke. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. Seems we did let Claudia run off. Madam, if you'll excuse us, we have a cat to track down. Thank you, and please, hurry! My Claudia is such a delicate flower. Even the coarse outdoor air might prove too much for her. Noise at the manor was added to your list of mysteries. The fugitive feline. Lady Dahlia's cat has escaped. Search Saint Mystery for the runaway feline. The whole town? Of course. Yeah, let's save our progress. Okay. Stuffy covered in toilet paper? Maybe. Well, let's take a look around here. You found a coin. Could this be another Reinhold family portrait? Probably. Oh, hi. Didn't mean to hit your box, but Dahlia sure is fond of that cat. I assume you're the I assume you are the famous Professor Layton, yes? My name is Gordon. I am one of the people who originally requested your services. Oh. I'd like to explain our situation further. Right now, it's probably best to do as Lady Dahlia says. Right. And you? Are you the can opener? The name's Simon. I'm Baron Reinhold's nephew. My father is the little brother of Gordon here. Or rather, he was until he kicked the bucket, as they say. But I digress. So you're the famous Professor Layton. I thought you'd have more presence. Well, never mind that. I take you won't mind if I throw a puzzle your way. Of course not. Shouldn't prove difficult for a man of your ability. Yes, you're as good as they say. This shouldn't amount to more than a distraction. Wow. Undertale NPC? Yeah. Arc and line. 20 out of 20. As shown in the diagram below, you have 1/4 of a circle. Within this circle is the rectangle ABCD, which touches the edge of the circle at point D. Assuming the point B is located at the center of the circle, how long is the diagonal line AC? Okay. So. So we are saying that this is 1/4 of a circle. So, if this is 5 inches and 5 inches, then this would be 10 inches. An actual 10-inch, not, what people say it is. So, we are looking at 10 plus 5 and a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And, oh, you are totally right. I'm pulling out a calculator for this. So, this would be 15 squared. Yeah. 125. 1, 2, 5.
Luke, here's my answer.
Oh, no.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Yeah, we'd need the square root. So it would be 11.1. I don't think we can do decimals,
Luke,
so...
here's my answer.
Really?
Oh, how embarrassing.
Sure, someone's looked at the diagram and realized triangle is formed by points A, B, and C right there. Sharp thinking exactly right. However, are you sure there is a much easier way to find the answer? Yeah? You don't need the Pythagorean theorem to answer this one. Something else in the diagram should be the exact same length as AC. Okay. So, if B is at the center, then any point at the center should be 10.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Yeah, I guess. Angle AC should be same length as diagonal BD. BD is same length as the radius circle. Once you figure that out, the only thing left to do is add 5 and 5. Yeah, that one, I didn't like that one. Oh, it appears you're the real deal, Professor. Apologize for doubting you there. Seems you've quite the mind for puzzles. But, how unfortunate you must waste your time on one of these ridiculous cat chases. They happen all the time, yet every time the cat slips out, Lady Dahlia causes the biggest fuss. Don't ever even bother trying to talk her down. Best thing you can do is just go and find that cat. Because as bright as they say, she'll have no trouble tracking down one little cat, right? Stretch, yeah. Ooh. Hydrate, yeah. Empty water bottle. I think Dahlia's maybe a crank with no sense of proportion. That's a pretty good estimate. Look, there's a puzzle hidden here, Professor. Of course there is. Puzzle 110, the Vanishing Cube. Four cubes, can you move or change 4 cubes to 3 by moving a single match? Yes, I can.
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice saves the day!
Brilliant. Moving a single matchstick completely changes your perspective on the shape. Was it difficult thinking about things in 3 dimensions? Not generally. Piece of cake. Now let's go find more puzzles. You found another hidden coin. Thanks. Those are going to be useful. Did you see where the cat went off to? I'm terribly sorry, Professor. I'll personally search the manor and the estate grounds. Feel dreadful asking. Would you mind taking a quick look about the town to see if Claudia is there? Don't give it a second thought, my good man. We're on the case. At least you didn't ask me to look at another puzzle. Aha! Professor, there she is! Tranquilizer dart! No! Drat, she ran off. I can't stop now. Let's give chase, Luke. Blast! That burns! Looks like the engine blew out. So this is St. Mystery, eh? The famed stomping ground of the late Baron Augustus Reinhold. I wonder what kind of tricks the old coot set up in this village before he shuffled off. Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy. Just you wait. Ah, the treasure you seek will be mine. See, the game is telling us. The game is telling us exactly what side of the bread Professor Layton's what side of the piece of bread the professor's bread is buttered. You know. And yes, this is definitely a hunt for pussy. Alright, we determined there was nothing special. You're still here. Did you happen to see where a cat went? Oh, it's you, Mr. Please, call me Ramon. Can I be of some assistance? As a matter of fact, yes, Ramon. Lady Dahlia's cat slipped out of the house. Have you seen her about? Do you mean dear Claudia? I think I saw her pass through here and run into town a few moments ago. Yeah, John Waters? Yes. Yeah. Replace the black lipstick with a pencil mustache. It would be absolutely perfect. If that's the case, I sure wish he'd bothered to catch her before she ran away. Hi, did you see a cat? You need something, man? You do, don't you? Yeah, I can see it on your face. An open book is what you are. Skittish cat, but not a Skittles cat? I mean, as long as you don't have the magic power to turn everything you touch into Skittles. My God, that commercial. Like, it started out kind of cute, but, you know. Jeez. I met a man today. I shook his hand. He'll never see his family again. Yep. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see Lady Dahlia's cat come through here a moment ago, did you? Ah, the fluffy white killer, yeah. Think she ran towards the town square, yeah. Yeah, she went that way, man. I see, thank you. Think nothing of it, man. If you think all the answers or questions were that easy to answer, well then, I'd be off now, man. Who would have thought he turned out to be such a nice guy? Shall we head to the town square then? Indeed, let's be off. Hold on, let's take a look what's behind the blue door. Do you see it? Another puzzle. That blue door appears to be open a crack. Care to take a look inside? Oh, you're now a peeping Tom, are you now, Professor? Okay. Everything here is caked in dust. Oh, look here, my boy. The extinguished candle reminds me of a simply wonderful puzzle. Of course it does. Of course it does. Puzzle number 15. How many are left? Sorry about that. 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. Strong breeze blows in an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left at the end? Okay. So, this is not a question of fire. Because remember what they ask at the very end. How many candles do you have left at the end? You have 10 candles.
How does this sound?
What?
I've let you down, Professor.
Puzzle asks you to figure out how many of the candles you have left in the end, but what does that actually mean? At least it's not 16. Yeah. Okay. Well, 3 stopped burning, so then I'm gonna say 3 survive, because the rest of them burned. There we go.
Professor, I've solved it.
That's correct. Yeah, 7 candles that manage to stay lit will melt completely. Yeah, but you didn't say exactly when we were supposed to count. The only candles that remain in the end are the 3 that are extinguished by the wind and therefore stay intact. Yeah, excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious too. Delving too deep in the implied can cause misconceptions. Yep. Because no one's working at the shop. Found a hint coin. Bread and cheese here are anything but fresh. Yow! Something I find very charming about this chair. Oh, that reminds me, Luke. Have you heard this one before? Puzzle 14. Which chair? A new multi-purpose event hall has been built in the center of your town. Good! It'll be used for everything from concerts to sporting events to conventions. That sounds nice! With the hall complete, it's time to order the chairs. 5 chair designs labeled A through E are being considered. But of all the designs, only one chair is completely suitable for the auditorium. Which is it? Huh. I mean, generally it would be this one.
I think I've got it.
Correct.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
All designs, only E can be stacked upon itself. Yeah, that's not much of a puzzle, but okay. In a hall like the one described, each event requires a different number of seats and thus a change of seating arrangement. Storage of E makes the best chair for the job. Yeah, that's why that's the standard chair of just about any public space. Well done. I suppose this puzzle was too easy for you, my boy. You found a painting scrap. Nice! I guess the villagers really liked beige. Yeah. Well, let's get out of here. Hey, you two! Help me out here, would you? I'm in a real pickle. What seems to be the problem, sir? Some knucklehead went and raised the bridge while I was on break. And as if that wasn't bad enough, Chowderhead made off with my only bridge crank. Thought you were the crank. Oh dear, so you mean to say... You got it, buddy, until that thing shows up. No one's getting in or out of town. That's concerning. I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm seeing too much red to get anything done. What kind of punk pulls a prank like this anyhow? And we don't have backups? Like, seriously. Oh yeah! Found this doodad in the street when I was out looking for my crank. Got any idea what it is? You found a strange gizmo. Gizmo option has been added to the menu. Touch the trunk to open it, and then tap the gizmos icon. From here, try to assemble the various mechanical parts you've gathered around town. Vanishing crank was added to your list of mysteries. Well, there's the cat. Appears to be a clock tower. Something very curious about that tower. Hi. Yes, this is a town hall. What business do you have here? If you just moved to town, I strongly advise you fill out a change of address form. Oh god, it's bureaucracy all over again. Oh, no, we aren't here for anything like that. Regardless, all town hall visitors must complete the proper forms. You can start with this one. Oh boy. Triangles and ink. Here are 2 shapes, one large and one small, each made up of little triangles. Dip your fountain pen into the ink one time, Gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, as depicted by the shape on the left. So with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? Okay. So... this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you'd have enough for 7.
There we go.
Correct.
Another puzzle solved.
That's correct. First simple, try to divide 36 triangles by 4, but a closer look shows that each 4 triangle cluster is actually formed from 3 triangles. When you apply this way of thinking to larger shape, you end up with the answer puzzle. Yeah, that's another way to look at it. Nicely done! As you might have noticed, everyone in this town is simply crazy about puzzles. Strongly advise you to solve as many puzzles as you can. And while I'm at it, strongly advise you to stop in on Granny Riddleton next door. She's a veritable treasure trove of puzzle-related informalia. Just beware she's not always at home. You found a strange gizmo. Triangles and ink. Yeah. Just forms and pens, as far as the eyes can see. Blech. Those are framed forms on the wall. What a loon! It's a gorgeous chandelier, but it's all tarnished. There's a bed here. Is he living in the town hall? Anything else? This is town hall. You have no business here. I strongly advise you to make like a tree. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Doesn't look like it's gonna open anytime soon. Professor, have you noticed the store is a little different color than all the others in the area? Look at the vines. Have you seen vines growing in any other house in St. Mystery? Nameplate on the door says House of Puzzles. Indeed. Not quite sure what else lies behind the door, but it's clear there are puzzles hiding inside. Sadly, the door is shut tight. No sense in waiting around for it to open. Let's return later. Let's see. What if I move ahead? Oh, I almost forgot. We gotta visit that local inn and see if we can't procure some rooms for the night. Sounds good to me, Professor. Certain I saw an inn near the entrance of the village, just south of the plaza we're in. Let's head over right now and see if we can't set up some lodging. I mean, that makes sense. Ah, fluffy cheek, purple bow, check. Sullen experience, check. No doubt about it. That's Claudia. Good eye, Luke. Now that we've located her, the question at hand is how to go about catching her. Leave this one to me, Professor. Ah, yes, I've gotten you have a way with animals. Right, well, off you go, and then. Here, Claudia. Here, girl. Ow! Aye! Luke, are you alright? What a bitch! I'm sorry I wasn't much help, Professor. She's far feistier than I imagined. Yeah. You're new. Hmm? Yeah, I saw the cat. Almost scratched out your eye. Help catch her, you say? Thanks, but no thanks. I like living. Did you see that ferocious beast? I'm not going anywhere near her. Could you at least tell us which direction she ran off? I saw that killer scurry off westward. Could you stop that? She had fangs the size of daggers. Okay. I'm still looking for that blasted crank. I've seen too much red to get anything else done. What kind of punks pull a prank like this anyhow? Oh no, your average teenager. How's it going? So how go things? Learning the ins and outs of the same mystery, are you? Yeah, solving puzzles is the only way to get by. It's what the villagers value most. So how about a puzzle right now? A little practice will keep you from embarrassing yourselves in front of others later. As a die-hard nonconformist myself, I'm a sucker for any puzzle where you need to find the odd man out. Okay. 5-card shuffle. Oh no. Down on the corner, out here on the street. If we play a nickel, we can't be beat. Hey, Gara! Bring on the bard, eh? Okay. Give me a number then, Travis. Okay, 420 sounds like a plan. So this is from the the Merchant of Venice, which, yeah, it's one of Shakespeare's more famous plays, but it hasn't aged well. But this one should hopefully be fine. Scene 3, Act 3. Enter Shylock, Sereno, Antonio, and Galore. Shylock. Galore, look to him. Tell me not of mercy. This is the fool that I lent him out money gratis. Galore, look to him. Hear me out, good Shylock. I have my bond. Speak not against my bond. I have sworn an oath that I will have my bond. Thou call'st me a dog, before thou hast a cause. But since I am a dog, beware my fangs. The Duke shall grant me justice. I do wonder. Thou Nutley Galore, thou art so fond to come abroad with him at his request? I pray thee, hear me speak. I'll speak my bond. I will not hear thee speak. I'll have my bond, and therefore speak no more. I may not be made of soft and dull-eyed fool. I will shake the head and sigh and yield to Christian intersection. Follow not. I'll have no speaking. I will have my bond. Which, as far as Shylock lines, isn't too bad. Oof. So, let's look back at this. Okay. So, A and D, those match. D and C match. So, I imagine... Or do they? That would be facing down. That would be facing this way. That would be facing that way. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it might not be stupid. I'm wondering if what I'm looking for is, not the orientation of the, cards, but how they're layered. So, yeah. So, you're all close and you're on top. You're all close and you're on top. You're all close and you're on top. You aren't close.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
Hey, you know, right for the wrong reason, still right. Good job. Puzzle is fairly straightforward, but catching the subtle difference in the picture can take a while. That it can. Certainly showed that puzzle who was boss, didn't you? Seems training I've been giving you has paid off. Feel free to thank me in any way you see fit. I'll be seeing you around. Found a painting scrap. Nice. 5-card shuffle. Well, I guess we can take a look at that painting. Touch a piece of the painting to go on the screen where you can place your selected piece. And also enter the placement screen by tapping on the yellow arrow at the top of the selection screen. Turn the selection screen from the placement screen anytime tapping the switch. Move on the placement screen with your stylus. Grab the pieces in the circle that appear to slide the piece around. Touch a piece outside the circle and rotate it, trying blah blah blah. Find all 20 pictures, reassemble the picture. When you put the whole painting back together, something good will happen. Okay, we think this is a corner. You match with either of those. Something good will happen. Will reminds you of Magic Knight Ray Earth. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have enough pieces for that to do anything. Get them together around the same mystery all lined up on the touchscreen. Tap one to snap into place. Just what are you constructing, you ask? That's the secret. And it looks like a dog. Doesn't look like it's gonna open anytime soon. Well, hello! Oh, hello there! Welcome to the Inn at St. Mystery. We're the only inn in town, you know. See, visitors to our little village are quite rare. Good day, madam. We seek lodging for the night. Do you have any open rooms we could rent? Oh, my stars, what terrible timing! We're currently remodeling all of our guest rooms. Only rooms left are the attic, but I'm sure you don't mind that. I'll make sure you're very comfortable. Oh, I don't swing that way. I do hope you'll stay with us. It's been a while since we had a fine gentleman such as yourself stayed with us. The rooms are not very big, but I'm sure they sparkle. Yeah, someone at level 5 was just like, bigger. Yeah. Can you come back in a bit? Oh, and I'll do my best to get 2 normal rooms ready for you as soon as possible. Oh, thank you, but you needn't trouble yourself on my behalf. As long as I have a bed to sleep in, I'm satisfied. Ah, yes, about that. Oh, what terrible luck! See, all the beds are out being refinished. Of course. But don't worry, Mama Beatrice is going to take good care of you two. I'll even drop the nightly rate. Oh, jeez. The inn option has been added to the trunk. What is up with this town? Real good question, Gar. Real good question. The inn is a puzzle which you arrange items in Luke's and the professor's room. Of course. To access it, touch the trunk icon, then touch the inn icon. Right. When you obtain a new item for Luke and the professor, you'll be asked where to put it. You can always rearrange your items, so don't worry about where you first put an item. If one of your rooms is too full to take on new items, the item will go to the room with the available space. You have to puzzle the beds into reality? Yeah. Here's something to make the place feel a bit more like home. A lacquered stool. I guess I can go to Luke for now. Adam went to Luke. Yeah. Look, a hidden puzzle. Of course there is. Kind of an outpatient assisted living facility. Yeah, or like, there's a town in, I want to say, Norway that is full of people with numbers here are used sequence breaking. Not really. Yeah, I want to say it's a town in Norway where like it's a giant assisted living village. Yeah. And apparently those do really well for people's like mental health. A work from the famous artist that was recently discovered. The painting is a self-portrait of the painter in his later years and entitled My Beloved. Assuming the artist wasn't a huge narcissist and referring to himself, his beloved should appear in the painting somewhere. Can you find his beloved? Sure. Move the different sections of the picture around with your stylus. Oh yeah. Touch the arrows of the icon to rotate the picture sections. When you form the answer, tap submit. Okay. There we go. That looks vaguely human.
Well, here's my guess.
Correct.
I did it! Yes!
That's right. Silhouette of the artist's true love is hidden in the painting. Painting must have been a tribute to his love for her, or for himself. Easy peasy. Now let's go find some more puzzles. Stairs lead to the second floor. There we go, another coin. I think I smelled bread baking back there. Well, can't go anywhere else. We better get back to searching for Claudia, Professor. Yeah. Beetle Bailey, yeah! So, can we leave? Nope. That drawbridge won't budge without an operator. Oh! More! So, give me a page number between 1 and... I think it's 4,000? Sorry, 2,000. 69? Okay. I think we've done 69. But I can find more lines in there. So this is Act 4 of Love's Labored Lost, which makes sense for the So we're going to do a line from Prin. Sorry, the princess. Whoever he may be, he showeth a mounting mind. Well, lords, today we shall have our depth. On Saturday we will return to France. Then, Forster, my friend, where is the bush that must stand and play the mother in? For hereby upon the edge of yonder coppice, a stand which you may make a fairer shot. I thank my beauty. I am fair that shoot, and thereupon thou speakest, the fairest shoot. Oh, 4, that was, Forrester, whatever. Okay. But, yes. Whoever he may be. Oh. I think I got this when I turned 16 for Christmas. The Globe Illustrated, the complete works of William Shakespeare. I'm making sure it doesn't go to waste. Oh, it couldn't have been 16. I was taking it around when I was 14. Yeah, I think I got this when I was 14. But of course, much as I adore the contraption, it's just a car after all. Haha, Luke, our little exchanges remind me of a wonderful puzzle about cars. Of course it did. Why don't you give it a try? Number 19, parking lot gridlock. Oh! Hey, I've played these, these mobile phone games. In fact, we played this for, yeah, you want to play those games, don't you? The Layton Mobile, the professor's pride and joy, is stuck behind several other cars trying to exit the crowded parking lot. Things are so tight, though, that each car can only move forward and backward with respect to the direction it's currently facing. Use your stylus to direct traffic and guide your professor's red car to the exit. Yep. Go to the exit. Okay. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Woot. That'll work.
How does this sound?
I mean, it's not the fastest, but
Professor,
it'll work.
I've solved it.
If you're really good, you should be able to do it in 14 moves. Yeah. Well, that takes care of the puzzle. Do you wonder we'll be able to get back to my automobile? You found a strange gizmo. What lovely people. It's a menu for the restaurant. Ferris wheel. Quite a large one at that. Wonder what that sign is for. A manhole. One, due to have or pop the top and have a look. You found a hint coin. Yeah. Yeah. Appears to be a park back there. Well, let's talk to these people. I'm sorry to trouble you, madame, but have you seen a white cat run by? A white cat? Yes, it ran over there, towards the park. May I ask, what are you planning to do once you find it? Oh, we're planning on killing it. We're going to take it back to Lady Dahlia. It's her cat. She asked us to bring it back to her. Ha ha! And you're going to try to catch that cat barehanded. Oh, good heavens. It's a bit naive, don't you think? Listen here, cats love treats. So trying it luring it over with some food. What do you suggest? I've got some old fish bones around here. I'm sure that thing will go wild over. Ah, fish bones. Great. Something to go into its intestines and perforate it. Awesome. I'd be happy to give them to you if you solve this puzzle for me. Of course. I have a puzzle for you. It's called Blackjack. Seven prize-winning pigs are lazing about in the pen. To make sure the pigs don't fight with each other, you decide to section off the pen with 3 ropes. Can you hitch the ropes up to some of the posts shown below to separate each pig from the neighbor? Remember, not even a snout or curly tail can sneak over each partition. Okay, drag the stylus from one point to another to draw the line. Finish sectioning off all the pigs, tap submit. Okay, 3 ropes. That cuts a lot of them. Cannot draw any more lines. There we go.
I think I've got it.
Correct.
Professor, I've solved it.
Good job. You made a lot of pigs very happy. Except for that middle one! Goodness. I must say, I'm very impressed. Here you go, some fish bones. I promise. Good luck with the cat. You've got some fish bones. Pigpen partitions. Hi. That pig will be okay. Yeah. Don't know why that... Yeah. I don't know why my chat thing is so small. Remember Giggles cookies? Vaguely? Oh. Okay, let's get back to this. Tee-hee-hee. That guy gets so worked up when he turns red like a tomato. He looks so dumb. I think his blood pressure's got some problems. Oh, I've just had it this time. I think I'm going to explode. Like a water balloon filled with rage. Why is that? Why am I angry, you ask? Am I angry? Let me in here, will you, guy? There are just 3 bozos in town, and we can't stand each other. So bad none of us want to see each other's ugly mugs, but say mystery in a big place, right? Yeah, noticed. Sometimes we cross paths on the way to work, and just like that, BAM! Time to start a screaming match. Well, you could just be an adult. I sure do wish we could find a way to keep them bumping it into each other in the mornings. Hang on now. Looks like you got a good head on your shoulders. Right. Do a guy a favor and help me with this. Miss Hudson, maybe. 50 Picarots. Draw a path between each man's home and work by connecting matching blocks. Catch is, these men can't stand each other. Have to make sure none of the paths touch. Tap a block and start drawing. Okay. So. You are having a terrible day. No. They'll seek anything but therapy? Yeah. Okay, what if you go that way? Yeah, but you're blocked off. Yeah. Okay, and they can't even go kitty corner. Really, the only way A can do this is going around the... And if that wasn't blocked, this would be easy. But then if that wasn't blocked, this wouldn't be a puzzle now, would it? Okay. Yeah. Okay, hint me. First thing you want to do is connect any pair of blocks. Let me where you... B's route is the shortest. Try enough time, but you'll be sure to figure it out. So B's route is the shortest. That helps me a lot. Cue music makes it more annoying? Yeah. Yeah, maybe C has to go south? It could be. No, because that cuts A off from everything. That cuts A and D off from everything. It's all good. Yeah, give me. Path between D goes around to the north. That can't be right. Oh, yeah, you're right.
There we go. Critical
What?
focus to success.
Dude. This is why I could never go into electronics. That's right. Now those guys don't even get to look at each other. Good job. Oh, thanks a million, guys. Can finally get working out without blowing my stack. Really mean it, Pally. Got a lot smarter than you look. Yes, you are, folks. You guys are a lot smarter than you look. Well, I mean, your text, at least to me. At least for the moment. I know you're actually people behind that text. Oh yeah, let me clue you in. See that old mess of a tower behind the town square? Take a tip from me. Know what's good from you? Stay away from that thing. Well, right then, I'm off. Thanks again, buddy. Burger family looking showed. Yeah, you found a strange gizmo. Unfriendly neighbors. Luckily, that thing just assembles itself. Well, let's look at our current mysteries. Crank. Someone's stolen the crank that controls St. Mystery Drawbridge, soul portal in and out of town. Until the crank is recovered, there's no way to leave town. Why would someone want to steal a drawbridge crank? Well, you know, be a dick. Or they're a crank. While the professor was meeting with Lady Dahlia, Reinhold Manor was rocked by a noise so loud it shook the walls of the mansion and scared off Claudia. What could the source of the noise be? Yes. You can place furnishing you've collected in either Luke's or Professor Layton's room. Use your stylus to move an item. When you move an item, it appears on the top screen in the room which you placed it. Actual location of the item is decided for you. Both Luke and the Professor will comment on how the furnishing of their room is coming along. Goal is to arrange the ideal living space for both of them. Check out how they feel about their rooms by tapping their icons on the touchscreen. Each time you obtain a new item, you'll be asked which room to put it in. Always go back to change the layout of the items, so don't think too hard about their locations. Get a new item, or one of the rooms is full, it'll be sent to the room with the remaining space. Both the Lukes and the Professor are both satisfied with their living quarters. Something good will happen. There's nothing here but floorboards and walls. How dreary. What a dump! And yeah. Appears to be a park back there. That filthy jar reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. That hole in the bathroom lavatory reminds me of a puzzle. Glass jar holds a single germ. After 1 minute, the germ splits into 2 germs. 1 minute after that, 2 germs split again, forming a total of 4. Continuing at this rate, each germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long will it take to fill the jar if you had started with 2 germs? Okay. Well, so you would think it would be half the time, but it's exponential. So well, no. So if you start with 2 germs, you've just bypassed the first minute.
Well, here's my guess.
Correct.
Professor, I've solved it.
Answer is 59 minutes. It takes 1 minute for a single germ split in 2. Therefore, starting with 2 germs instead of 1 saves you only 1 minute. You're spot on. Excellent job. This jar is actually kind of neat. Why don't we take it with us? But my boy is covered in grime. Oh, what's this? Something is hidden inside the jar. I think you're right. Luke, reach your hand and see what's inside, will you? It's germs! Oh, painting scrap. Bottle full of germs is now in your puzzle box. Yay! What kind of lout just throws garbage around wherever he pleases? It's a Ferris wheel back there. Yeah. Reinhold Park, open 10 a.m., shut 5. What a dump! Professor, there she is! Quickly then, use the fish bones! Here, Claudia, come here, girl. Meow. Meow! We've done it, Professor. Here she comes. Excellent. Now we head back to Reinhold Manor. Meow. Jars full of jars containing jars? Yeah. Chapter solved. Having successfully caught Claudia, Professor Layton and Luke decide to head back to Reinhold Manor. Are you becoming accustomed to moving around and investigating Saint Mystery? A bit. Here's some advice to keep your investigation running smoothly. Some puzzles will disappear from their location as the story progresses. No! But there's no need to worry. Most of the unsolved puzzles are sent to Granny Riddleton's shack in the village square. Visit Osmond to track down puzzles you passed up and work towards completing every puzzle in the game. Juice pictures. Something doesn't seem quite right, Professor. Professor, it was simply awful. Come quickly, please. What's the matter, Matthew? If you're worried about the cat, we brought her back safe and sound. Oh, well, Madam will be very happy to hear that. But there's no time to worry about a cat. Just hurry upstairs. Right this way, please. So you're the famous Professor Layton, then, Name's Clemmy. Inspector Clemmy. I'm the inspector on this case. Well, I'd hardly call it a case, but this is about Claudia. We brought her back safe and sound. Oh, Claudia, my baby. Mama missed you so much. Hairstyle is very, yeah. Meow. Yeah. Like, I understand what they're doing with the comb over, but it does look very, yeah. And yes, the cat needs a bath. What's that cat doing here? Why on earth would you bring an animal into a crime scene? Have some sense. You were out when this crime took place. Don't know what's going on. Could you please fill us in? There's been a murder, Professor. A man was killed here. What? Who was murdered? The victim was resident of this address, one Simon Reinhold. Simon was. Wow. Approximately 2 hours ago, I'd received a report that the man had collapsed at Reinhold Manor. Well, we haven't been gone for 2 hours. Upon arriving at that sign, it was apparent to me that Simon was already dead. I see. And the cause of death? I'm currently conducting an investigation to look into it. I'll just let you know right now, Mr. Layton, I'm looking at you as a potential suspect as well. The rest of the details concerning the investigation are classified. Speaking of the details, who placed the call to the authorities? Are your ears clogged, you deaf? Didn't I tell you those details are classified, Alright, everyone, I'll be taking statements from each of you in the other room. Come in one by one. Let me make it clear, and under no circumstances to leave until I've talked to everyone. Yeah. Well. Matthew, do you notice any strange characters around the manor at the time of the incident? Not a soul, I'm afraid. I didn't even know about Master Simon until Inspector Clemmy showed up. And where is Simon's body now? I didn't see this, but I was told the inspector carried the body out shortly after arriving. I see. Well, it looks like for the moment we're without a lead on this case. But you know, I found this in the room where Master Simon's body was discovered. Of course. Oh. What is this? I'm sorry to say I have no idea, but I thought it might be a clue, so I made sure to hold on to it. Instead of, you know, giving it to the inspector who's on the case. Amazing. It's a cog so small that one could search the room and miss it. Maybe it's a data cog? Yeah. Look, it even has an engraving. Dropped cogs was added to our list of mysteries. A small cog? Now you mention it, I know a puzzle about an object that almost fits that description. What? Are you joking? Thank you, Luke. Someone has sense. And yes, this is a very bad thing to do with evidence. A puzzle at a time like this? Find the dot. You are holding an 8-pointed shape with a red dot on it. If you hold the shape so that the red dot is on the position shown in diagram A, and then flip it over, you'll see a black dot as depicted below. Now assume you're holding the shape shown on the left of diagram B. Where will the black dot be when you flip the shape over? Okay, so maybe we crossed over in the Kingdom of Marl? Yeah. So, from this axis, it's over here. But we are looking at this axis. So that Need to get the Queen of Hearts? Absolutely. So this would be jumping between... Okay. So that's where the dot is currently. So when you flip it around, it'll be here.
Luke, here's my answer.
No!
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Too bad. Focus on the relationship between the point in the front and the back side of the shape. Flip the shape in diagram A, you get the shape shown in the upper right part of the screen. Try to visualize what the black dot is and the white side is up. Diagram B is a rotated version of diagram A, so you know the position of the black dot in diagram B must rotate accordingly. I mean, instinctively I want to say here. Well, let's try instinctively, but I doubt it.
Here's my answer. Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Shape is positioned show way. The black dot is behind the middle right prong of the shape. Flip the shape over and you'll see in the middle left prong. See how the dot moves when you flip the shape over? Now think where that dot should be in the orientation in B. Okay, so... it's here at here. Well, actually, it starts here. Which means, oh, it started here.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That it is. That's right. Take a look at the diagram for the answer. Yeah. My apologies, but I'm afraid I don't know anything that would aid your investigation. Great. Thanks. I don't know. The small gear is more than enough for us to go on. But I do wonder why you're giving this to us. I believe you are a good man, Professor. I'm confident you'll put the whole this puzzle together. Appreciate the vote of confidence, Matthew. Found another strange gizmo. Find the dot. Well, let's continue assembling this dog. We'll just set those aside for now. Do you have anything to say? Imagine a murder in this very house. Brings a chill to my spine, it does. You're a detective, are you not? Do hurry and find the monster that did this. I'm not a detective, I'm a professor. My good sir, I'm no detective. But I agree that your concerns are certainly warranted. No one's safe until that criminal is behind bars. My sentiments exactly. I just don't understand it. Simon could be a snide, but he wasn't the type to be hated. The criminal was after my brother's fortune. I could very well be the fiend's next target. You have a point. If we narrow down the motive to stealing the Reinhold fortune, there's a few potential suspects. Good gracious, you don't think I'd do something like this now? Simon and I got very well. I have you know. He wasn't very close with Augustus, though. You know, all this talk of families had me contemplating a puzzle I once heard. Of course. Number 27, Bickering Brothers. Oh. Okay. Six brothers have gathered around a table to eat dinner. Each of the brothers is prone to fighting with the siblings directly above and below them in age and can't be seated next to each other. Also, brothers 3 and 5 got into an argument the other day and refused to sit next to each other. The eldest brother, 1, already sat down at the table and is waiting for the others to start eating. Can you find a seating arrangement that'll keep everyone from fighting with each other? No, because it doesn't matter if they're not next to each other. Okay. Above and below him in age. Okay. So. 3 is safe with you. And I can put 5 over here to keep you guys away from each other.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Good job. Sit the boys shown and there shouldn't be any trouble. Mirror image of the seating view is also a valid answer. Finally, a meal at peace. Ah, yes, so that's the answer. Thank you for clearing up that puzzle. Still no closer to finding Simon's killer. No. Sure, you had nothing to do with it, so please go and find the real murderer. Right. Of course. Understand your position. It appears I'm a suspect too. I'll find out what I can. Another strange gizmo. Just keep putting together this dog. Okay, not Detective Gumshoe, not, oh, I forgot the name of the inspector from Lupin the Third. Is this everyone who was present at the site of the crime? I believe we're missing Ramon, sir. Ramon. Zenigata, yep. Restart your PC, no problem. Ramon? Where is he and on what earth is he doing? Matthew, fetch Ramon at once. To be honest, madame, think on it. I haven't seen Ramon for a few hours now. What? Don't tell me he was taken as well. No, hold on a moment. He's a suspect too. Perhaps he fled the scene of his crime. Where could he be at a time like this? What if the murderer got Ramon too? Hey, where did Lady Dahlia go? I believe Madame retired to the adjoining room to relax on her own. She's a strong woman. It's only natural she would need a rest after a terrible event like this. Very well. Would you please let her know I have something I'd like to talk to her about? But of course, Professor. Please wait here. Lady Dahlia might act like an ice queen, but I guess even she was shaken by today's events. Luke, if you ever wish to become a true gentleman, you'll need to start showing a little more insensitivity. Yeah, there was a murder here! Oh, of course, Professor, I apologize. That was wrong of me. Madam will see you now. Just head back through the doorway on the left. Alright. Let's start investigating the place. These files look like they came from the garden. Hint coin. More coins. Those are some posh curtains. Lady Dahlia, I have a deep suspicion that this murder is connected to the mystery of the Golden Apple. What? It's too early to say for sure, but I think it's highly probable the two matters are linked. Considering we're all here about it, and you think Ramon is involved in all of this? Potentially, yes, but as of yet, we don't have enough information to draw any solid conclusions. I see. If that's the case, I have a request for you, Professor. Find Ramon and bring him back here to me. Sickens me I'm being considered a suspect in this brutal crime. Must prove my innocence at once. Stretch? Oh, thank you. Alright. Nope. Joey Ramon is not here. Lady Dahlia of the Fletch Quest. Yeah. As you wish, Lady Dahlia. Let's go around town and see what we can find. And hey, Tupac. Appreciate your help, Professor. Well then, I'll be awaiting the good news in the parlor. The Missing Servant. Comb St. Mystery for clues about Ramon's disappearance. Save your progress? Okay. Although, unfortunately, Tupac, I think I'm about to head out. Yeah, we managed to get 2 chapters done. I'm not sure how many chapters there are in total. But let's see who's going on. Yeah, we'll do Crescents. Yep, good night, folks. Thanks all for joining. Tomorrow we'll be going back to the world of Gothic. And, yeah. Should be a good day. Have a good one, folks.